What is up, everyone? Today we are back with all the Mods 10 Skyblock series. It has been going really well so far. Let's just jump straight into it and I hope you enjoy. Alright then, so we are back since last time we had the magmatic generator set up. I did leave some dust, gravel and sand processing, so we now have a few resources. It wasn't perhaps maybe as many as I thought because I didn't leave it for too long. Like, there's still quite a few sand blocks and stuff to be sieved through. And I believe I also changed the sieve for gravel into iron. Now the reason for that is it gave more resources in it. It stopped giving me pointed dripstone, but I haven't found a use for that yet, so we're just going to leave that. Other than that though, we have been doing nothing because I've just been waiting to record. I didn't want to go further ahead without anything else going on. The only other thing I managed to get done was, in starting out, I managed to kill one zombie. It spawned on the platform, so I get some bones, gunpowder and an ender pearl. So I did build my mob part, so now I can get free mobs. So gateways are an easy way to get passive mobs and loot rewards. Okay, maybe not easy. You'll need to fight off waves of monsters, plus you'll need an Eye of Ender to make it. But it is worth it. Different gates give different rewards and monsters. This one will give 6 of each farm animal. Okay, so if I make the gate pearl, which is any flower surrounded by an Eye of Ender, I can make a gate pearl. One penalty. Explosion of radius 2.0. Shift 4 waves. Entities 5 zombies, 25% max health, 16 hay bale. Key rewards 6 cow, chicken, sheep, and pig. So that is something we might aim for in this episode. Other than that, this is basically completed besides making some slime, which I need milk, so I'm waiting for a cow. Some endstone, which we need to process some netherrack, I believe, and stuff like that. And then obsidian, which I think is even a step beyond that. So we're going to kind of leave that for the minute. And we're going to instead focus on step 2, which, if you can't remember from last time, we're looking at automating the starting points. So we're going to get a flux hammer next, I believe, because I think that's going to be really important. So we need a diamond hammer, so we need to figure out how to get diamond. We need blocks of iron, which we should be able to get now, hoppers, and then some glass panes. So let's go ahead and first we'll get some glass smelting. Then we need 6 for the panes, so let's throw 6 in there. We're going to need some iron smelting, so let's go and pull some out of here, which we have here, and we can craft that into the blocks. And oh no, I already have the iron. That's fine. I'll process this as well whilst I'm doing it. So we need 2 blocks of iron, and I'll process that iron in a second. We're getting the glass on the way, and then we just need diamonds. So how do we get diamonds? Now I'm assuming we're going to get them from a sieve of some kind. So gravel in an iron mesh, which we are doing. Gold mesh is just more chance, and then a diamond mesh. So gold mesh is 4 gold. Now if I go back to this one, what do I get different from these two? I can get raw gold. Those blocks are the same: amethyst, lapis, coal and flint, and then all the ores must be the same. So this is probably worth just upgrading the iron one I have, which I got as raw last time, to gold, because I do have or do I have gold? I think I have gold there. I thought I made some gold last time, but I might. Well, clearly I am wrong because I can't see any of it unless I used it for something. We've got some more gold. We've got another 2 irons, so we'll nick that and this. So we've got the iron working in there. So yeah, we want to change that to gold for better rates as well. So let's change this to gold ore. I'm sure I processed some gold. Am I being insane? I mean, I could just be completely insane here. I thought I did, but I don't have chests anywhere else. I didn't put it in here. I didn't cook it. There's the glass, so let's make that into some paint. Okay, let me get some gold processed. We'll get rid of that. We'll get some gold processed into chunks, and then we will get some. And then once I've done that, I'll come back to you. Okay, so some of the gold has smelted, which is more than what we need. I made some iron in the process, so reset that. That is all sorted. So if we're going to take this mesh out, we're going to go into here, take my copper hammer back, iron mesh, and then we're going to 1, 2, 3, 4, boom. So this should enhance our chance to get dark. Oh, we got our first emerald, which is nice. So we've got one of those. Don't think there's any animals over there. Oh, I really lit up the island over here because I did the mob quest, and then I thought, wow, well let's not do any more of that for the moment. And whilst I left this AFK for a little bit, and I didn't want to get killed by any mobs, so I just left that as it was. So that's why there's none of those there. Because better. Didn't know you could do it. Okay, so in that case, just if we're waiting for diamonds for this, because that's going to be what that needs. Yeah, so we need 2 for the diamond hammer, which gives us some nice materials as well. So what's that? That's sand. Sand's not the best smelt then, I guess. Oh, well, we've got our diamonds. That was ridiculously fast. So we're going to use those to make the hammers, to make these. So let's just make 1 for now, and we'll save the other diamonds. Is it 3 or 2? It's definitely 2 like this. 2? Yeah, excellent. So we've got the diamond hammer. Let's just make sure we're collecting the quests as we go through, if there are any for diamond, which I can't see. So flux hammer's done, and we have everything else. So if we just go to flux hammer, here we go. Whoops, what are we missing? Oh, the hopper. Do I have any hoppers left? Don't. I do have ingots. Let's just take 2 of these. Make a quick chest, like so, and then chest, iron, boom, hopper, 2 blocks, some panes, and a hammer. So flux hammer, break it down. Excellent. So what did that give us? Oh, they just gave us more blocks. Okay, excellent. We'll pop those away. We got some endstone, which is nice and cheap. Oh, that's going to have done my endstone quest from part 1, isn't it? Okay. Alright, well, we'll take that. I mean, it's definitely not the way you're supposed to do it, but there you go. We'll take it. There's the rest of those resources. Oh, we got a skystone dust. Oh, yeah, so apparently we get this from dust. So that should be in... Yeah, here. Oh, yeah, we've got... Oh, yeah, we got like 50. That's nice, right? Cool. Okay, so the flux hammer, RF powered automatic hammer. We're going to need to make an iron generator, furnace, redstone, and iron. Right, let's make one of those then. So we got some redstone. I think it was a block. So that's fine. And then furnace. Okay, so let's make a quick generator. Oh, whoops. Like this. Boom. So, iron generator, another quest. What did we get as a reward? Coal. Okay, fine. Oh, okay, so that's how we power it. Okay. So let's pop the iron generator here. So this uses a fuel source, in which case it's going to be coal. And then we're going to put the flux generator hammer next to it. So that's powering up. I do want to check. This doesn't... Oh, it does. So I didn't actually need that. But since we've got it, might as well use it. So let's pop that here. So it is working. And then, so this is a hammer. So if I pop Oh, it did say in the quest I had to do something special with it, right? Um, uh, we will need an inventory behind the machine, the side that is open. The wheel will be on the right side of the wheel will be on the right side of the output side in order to automatically output. Then once the blocks are put in, it will hammer them and send the new blocks into the inventory. We can also place a sieve behind it to automatically throw gravel into the sieve. Okay, so if we take this, apologies for all that power we've probably just wasted there with that whole block. So let's expand the platform. All right, so what I've done is I just decided to raise this up just because it's better access to the chest. So I now just need to put an input here, which is another chest. So let's take 8 of those out. So I think if I make a chest, shove it here on this side, and if I put cobblestone into it, I think it's this side. Or is it this side? Maybe you just have to fill it up. Maybe it doesn't have... Maybe it's just... Yeah, maybe it's just like you just put cobble in. So I put cobble in, which is... I'm putting cobble in, which is getting crushed for free, which is then being sieved into gold, which is also making me coal, which I can convert back into coal blocks, like this, which I can put back in here, which is in turn making more energy. I can also put a battery in there for extra backup, which is nice. Let's put I've got 3 of these, so pop those back. So now I just yep, lovely. And I whack all of this in here, and that will just churn through the cobble, and we have automated the cobble part. We just need to get some more lava here. Excellent. Cool. We don't need this chest, so I'm just going to whack it with this one to make a nice big block chest, because we do need that. And then this one is just a complete mess, isn't it, really? So let's have a look at the building gadgets. So building gadgets 2 is a mod that adds a few very helpful items, all for, of course, building. Each requires energy to work and has a menu which is pulled up with default G. So let's start with the building gadget. 2 diamonds, redstone. Okay, so we should be able to afford this lapis and thing. Right, that's excellent. So let's go ahead and we should have 2 more diamonds. Oh, we still got diamonds from earlier. That's fine. So let's put all them in. Take 2 of those out. We need one of those. We need some redstone. I think it was just maybe 2. I can't remember. Okay. So let's go ahead and make the building gadget. 4 iron. No, I don't have that on me. Okay, I don't know where I put my iron. I should have some on me. I actually threw it in one of the. I did. I threw it in one of those. So let's go back to this. So building gadget. There you go. So we've got all the items we need, and then I'm hoping. Yes, that drained a lot of power very quickly. What about this one? That is also drained a lot of power very quickly. Okay, so let's make sure we've got some power stacked up here. Ready for, needing to power this thing up. Oh, it looks like it's fully charged actually, so that's good. And then that's fully charged again. Okay, so that's fine. All right. So, G. Okay, that is not what I wanted. But we have made the building gadget. So we get here a charging station. Excellent. Which I presume if we put next to a generator, yeah, we'll just fill up on power and we can just throw a charge in there. So that's fine. So I'll just wait. I'll just work on making sure it's fueled up. So that's like a battery basically, which is really useful. And then that will charge this very quickly. So they said by pressing G. Okay, so I finally figured out the building gadget. So if I hold G, I can now find inventory and horizontal row. So if I do this, invalid block. It's going to take a little bit of figuring out the surface. Oh, here we go. How do I confirm? Ah, because I was shifting. Ah, look at this. We can make a platform. Okay. Now I know how that works. So I think it has to be the same block type. So, and I think if I hold G, change its range to like 10. Oh, yeah. So this is about it. Okay, this is about to get very good. So if I go to here, oh, see now I only want to make a horizontal row. Why is that doing that? There we go. Oh, why is it red? Oh, is it? There we go. So used the wrong block. There we go. Okay, so we can now just make a massive platform to work on, and we can do it in like seconds. So that is an Unreal gadget. Now I know I'm using cobblestone, and cobblestone is kind of ugly in the game, but it is what it is. And maybe I'll change at some point, but you know, we just got a platform built in like 2 seconds. So that's another great mod added, which is absolutely fantastic. Nice and lit up over here. We will also make sure this is giving us lava because we need that for fuel, which is super important now. I have this ore, so we might as well dust this up. Put it in this one. Take some of this out. Take some of this out. And then I think is there one that gets gold, so might as well just sit in there. We get some nuggets from here. So that's what I'm talking about. We got oh actually I think I can just do this and this. Lovely. Excellent. We'll just shove them at the bottom there. We got some iron and some copper. Glowstone is also in this one, so we'll leave that in there. And then coal we can probably use to we will use in here just to help generate some power really quickly in there, so it's not all getting wasted. And then this is just burning through cobble, getting gravel, and now you see, look, we've got 15 diamonds already, so we're absolutely cooking here. I'm gonna take away these items, just do a little bit of sorting. So storage. Now, in storage, I don't know if I want to make. I could make like a linking tool and try and compact this so it all becomes like one big computer. Basically, is how it kind of works. So we might actually have a look at doing that. So linking tool, used to link drawers to a controller and to link up end drawers. To link drawers to a controller, right click. So let's make a linking tool. Paper, any type of drawer. Any type of drawer, gold and diamonds. Paper actually could be. So I kind of need to like auto-file because it's I've got some sugarcane. How do I oh, there might be another way of making paper actually. Let's just have a look. All right, let's do a cutting board. That's really easy. 2 sticks, 4 planks. Here we go. So in here, oh lovely, didn't mean to keep them. 2 sticks and 4 planks. Lovely. So let's pop our cutting board. Oh, we're doing farmers. Okay. Oh, yeah, it's probably farming class, right? Cutting board. So now we need some logs. Oh, I probably have to right click it, don't I? Let's try this again. So let's pop it here, here, and this. Oh, okay. All right, so we got 12 from that. We also have 12 of these logs, which we can turn to planks because always useful. Might need to automate getting some trees soon, that's fine. And then 3 tree bark is 1 paper. So let's do that. So we got 4 paper, and we needed paper for this. We need three more logs then. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and 3. So there we go. So we've got our 3 new bits to turn into paper, and then all we're missing. This isn't the right thing that I wanted. I wanted to make a linking. It's called a linking thing, but I also need diamonds and iron. And we'll come back over here, and it was a linking tool. We're missing the drawers, which we have spare of from before. Oh, we've got another 10 logs. Pop them away. Cool. So linking tool, and there we go. So that is another quest done. So we got a random reward, which was a barrel. We got 3 of them. Okay, we'll bear that in mind. And I think that was about it. Okay, so we've got a linking tool. So we can get frame drawers. Want to have custom drawers? Look no further. No, I do not care about that. Compacting drawer, simple compacting drawer, configuration tool. So where's the storage controller is what I need. Oh, so you can just frame it. Okay, fine. Storage controller. So 2 drawers. We've got stone, quartz, a redstone comparator, quartz, and stone. And there we go. So we've got storage controller. So if I go ahead and move these, which I can do, doing that, lovely. I can put a storage controller here. Right click while crouching to open the GUI. Okay, so do I? Okay. Here we go. Okay. Okay. So I made a storage controller, which gave me a chest. Controller access point. Okay. So we need 2 more redstone torches and a redstone. Okay, all that. And then 2 more drawers, stone, quartz. Okay, and controller access point. Boom. So if I plonk this here. Oh, is it because there? What? What? Alright, let's put that on top because I don't actually know what I'm doing. Make sure it's all linked. Okay. Alright, let's see what the quest says now we've made. We've got some more chests and some XP. Storage access point acts as a storage controller. When linked to it, being able to be pushed into or pulled from basically an entry point for the drawers. When placed and connected with the linking tool drawers, the controller acts as a hub. If you double right click this, all your items inventory that have a slot in a drawer network will be pulled. By sneak right clicking the controller with an empty hand, you can open the upgrades tab, add normal storage upgrades to those slots to increase the max controller's range. Oh, okay, fine. Oh, okay, so this will give me. Oh, we got a barrel. We got a chest for that. Lovely. So this gives me configuration. Okay, I need to stop being distracted. So if I now pick up a bunch of these like this, and I go over here and I double click, it takes it all and puts it straight in. So what's the access point for? Oh, it also tells me how much I've got if I'm hovered over of like some things. Okay. So I've got controller. So these, I feel like these are, oh, it was, so that's just like an additional one, I'm guessing. Controller access point. The storage access point acts as a storage controller when linked to it being able to be pushed or pulled from. Basically an entry point for the drawers. So yes, yeah, so that's like a spare one. Some's kind of pointless, but I did it to, yeah, I did it because I can, right? Yeah. So if I now place this one here, what do I want to put in it? What do we get a lot of? Flint, probably. I'll put flint in here, and I double click. Oh, it's not linked. There we go. And I double click. Boom, all the flints appear. Excellent. So we'll get rid of flint out of here. Lovely. And then we also want to store. What do we have a lot of? All right. So let's put iron, and then there we go. Cool. Oh wow, this works like an absolute charm. Then we got some chests, which are interesting. So the non-auto sieving, I'm just going to put here for the moment, just because I don't want it taking up space in the old inventory, so that's fine. So that's all fine. So the linking tool we don't really need, so that can pop in here, or organise all that. This is what I want to do, auto farm. So auto farm. The farm is the heart of the auto farm. A multi-block machine. I mean, this is, so that's crops, that's mutations, and this is flowers. Okay, watering. Okay, so let's have a look at this. Multi-block machine. I'll explain how to build it in the next quest. Here, I'll just be explaining how to use it. Okay, so farm controller, some chisel brick, a composter, daylight sensor, so like this, and bang, we have got the farm controller. We've got some farmland and green fertilizer for that. So, farm controller is the heart of the auto farm, a multi-block machine. I explain how to build it in the next quest. So this auto farm will grow, harvest, and replace all crops growing within the structure. From productive farming, mythical agriculture, and vanilla crops can all be grown. It will collect all drops in the controller. These can be taken out manually or through pipes. And then farm blocks. So now we get to the building part. First, these choices, you may see a massive list of blocks you can use to finish the quest. These are all blocks that can make up the structure. So you make structures, and I think you basically choose what you want to grow, and it will grow what you want. And then you can get a feeding trough and a watering trough. This is for animal farming. And then we've also got one of the biggest lists of crops I've ever seen in my life that we can grow. Mutations, which means we can crossbreed, so we can get different types of bell peppers and stuff like that. This is crazy, and all of those. So I'm just doing this for the vanilla crops, but as you can see, you can do this for way more. We've got some composting and some emeralds. But we have got the auto farm here. We've got the farm controller, which is how you auto farm, ready and raring to go. So I'm just going to clear out my inventory. What is this? Not a clue. Leaving that there. Okay, what a way to end it. Something completely random. Let's take a rich water as well. Not. And no, that wasn't a pardon on well. Okay. that's the end then. We're going to sleep on that one. So we will sort out the storage a little bit more next time. We've got the farming done. We've kind of almost fully automated this. So we can go from cobble all the way to all of these resources without having to click a single button, which is absolutely lovely. We've kind of got infinite lava as well. So that comes from cobblestone. So we've got infinite power, which is just super useful. The drawers are semi-sorted, which is really nice. Obviously, this is just going to keep filling up. So I'm going to let this like work itself out for a bit. Make sure that we get a bunch of resources that we need. And as you can see, we're starting to fill up on some. So like gunpowder's stacking up now. We're getting some quartz and things like that. We're also getting kelp and things, which is really nice. And then we've also got other things like pointed dripstone just will not leave me alone. That's fine. So I'm going to leave it there for today. That is the end of episode 4. I hope you've enjoyed this one. It was more of a like productive shift, making sure that we got all the storage set up and everything like that. So hopefully you've enjoyed watching that. Next time we'll hopefully get into cracking into some proper mods like the farming ones and things like that. So we can see how like, you know, you can kind of manipulate the game to grow new things and get you a bunch of resources out. You can do a lot. So hopefully you've enjoyed this one. Don't forget to like if you have enjoyed, and if you could subscribe, that would mean so much to me as I'm trying to reach 500 subscribers. Thank you very much for watching. See you in the next one.